winning, winning, winning. It's August, FC25 is still on, and those who played, yep, they don't touch grass, and they are sad people. I am that kind of a person. However, those of you that are still with me, I'm here to help you, make you avoid those mistakes that are going to increase your chances of winning a certain tight game. I'm gonna tell you all the mistakes in one go, and then I'm gonna go through the gameplay and show you what I mean. First, don't go into a game without a certain backup plan. So let's say you start with a 4-4-2 formation and you're struggling to play with it. Your opponent neutralizes you. What you need to do is change formation. In that way, you're gonna confuse a little bit your opponent, and you're gonna change your approach to your attacks. So let's say you have 4-4-2 and you have 4-2-1-3, and those formations are really different, because on one of them you have 2 strikers, on the other you have 1 striker, 1 cam. It's just going to make your opponent be like, okay, now I need to do something different, defend in a different way, and this is gonna confuse him. Because adjusting to your opponent's playstyle is one of the most important things in order to win games, but this takes more time. So in order to counter your opponent getting adjusted to your game plan, you need to have a backup plan. The same applies to when you are winning a game and it's tight. Let's say it's already 60th, 70th minute, and you need to play it more cautiously and more defensively. So you change to 4-2-3-1, for example, wide variation, because I believe this is the best defensive formation. Following by that, when changing formation, this also makes your team to play, or your play to be more diverse, so you have a higher variety, because you cannot only rely on doing one thing. If your opponent is the same level as you, he's going to learn that you only pass to Ronaldo and you do the sprint, the speed boost, and he catches you every time. Or you do the triangle one-time through ball, he's gonna catch you. So you need to do different things. You need to have variation in your attacks. So example, you start attacking on the right and then you always cut back. However, this time you're not gonna cut back, you're gonna continue straight forward, or you're gonna pass back once, change the direction to the left winger, change back. So you confuse me. You need to confuse your opponent. You cannot only rely on doing one thing. So you need to always change. You need to be inventive, and you need to show him that he needs to adjust constantly to your game style. You don't let him feel comfortable with defending. Change of formations, because every single formation brings a different approach of attack. So 4-4-2, you have one certain type of approach with 2 strikers and 4 midfielders, but with 4-2-1-3, for example, you have such more straightforward approach. Going on to number 3 is to have the correct substitutes on the bench, so that you put them in at the right time, because trust me, you need at least 2 defenders, at least 2 midfielders. Last but not least, which is probably the most difficult to do, is to just control the game. Try to control the game, and you try to take over the whole game, because if you let your opponent take control, you're gonna feel stressed. He's gonna keep on attacking, and I'm gonna show you how when you keep the ball for longer, you're gonna make so that your opponent rushes. When he gets the ball, he's gonna instantly rush. Just because he cannot get the ball for 10 minutes and he's like, oh no, he's keeping the ball, I need to score directly because I'm running out of time. That's your problem. Then he's gonna rush, and it's gonna be easier for you. When your opponent rushes, it's so much easier for you. So the backup plan. Okay, so you see on the screen 4-2-3-1 wide formation. However, this was not my go-to formation, but after some games it became my go-to formation because it is just too goated. However, you see, I've named it 4-2-3-1 defensive, and I planned on using this when I'm leading, so I get more defensive to control the game. However, it's just perfect for me. It works perfect for me because my defending nowadays, it's a bit shaky. And I'm using 4-4-1-1. However, I struggle a little bit defending because of the central mids, and I need to have a CDMs basically. But in order to attack better, I need left mid and right mid. But this is one of the formations, and that if I need to attack more, I use this. And if I struggle with it, I need to change to 4-4-2. However, if 4-4-2 is more difficult, you have 2 strikers up front, and in my opinion, if you bring back the cam and you leave it with 1 striker, this cam is gonna open up so much space for the wingers and for the striker. It just works so good, and it makes a big difference. If you're playing 4-4-2, your opponent catches you, and actually adjusts perfectly to your game. 4-4-1-1 is perfect. And obviously I have 4-2-1-3. I have build up style, counter, defensive approach, and aggressive, and I just have this whenever I need to seriously score a goal and push. You need to have different backup plans. If something doesn't go right, you need to change. You need to keep on trying different things until something works, because trust me, if you keep on trying something, it will work. What I mentioned about a substitute, you need to have at least 2 defenders, and you have Maldini who can play both as a left back and a center back, and he's great. And you have Cafu who can play right back, and also on the pitch I have 2 players who can play center back and right back. So I have both Thuram and Carlos Alberto. So I have plenty of defenders. If someone gets a red card, I have someone ready to jump in instantly. If I'm 65th minute, 70th minute, I'm changing somebody to put on Maldini who's gonna be clutch. I have 2 midfielders. Pedri is just great substitute. Pedri is a great substitute for Vitinha, who is great, but still we need that freshness in the midfield. And of course we need the attackers as well, even though I have 99 R9. Yeah, this team is crazy, I know I am red listed, but even when I have R9, I also have Mbappe to put on in the 65th minute to just go out there and be Sonic. And now let me show you a gameplay of one of my Division 1 games. This guy was pretty good because of those things that I mentioned. I played differently. I started with 4-4-2, and you're gonna see how I play. And you can see this exactly here. You see the difference. I'm defending so badly, and you can see I'm not even using my center mids. I don't know why. Bad defending. 1-0 to him, 4th minute. Now, as you can see, attacking here, we have 2 strikers, but there is a big gap. And look at this gap. Look at this gap. It's not looking good. And now I'm attacking, but still there is nobody to pass to. My play style is to just pass around the ball, and I cannot do that with 4-4-2 obviously, and then he scores another. My defending is just not looking good. Here though, we need to rebound as quick as possible, but look, we hit with this guy. It helped me that he didn't defend well, right? It helped me that he didn't defend well, but the movement of my players, I didn't enjoy it. However, we still scored a great goal. At the end, what a finish by R9. Just love those rebounds, and just look at this goal, bro. Nothing I can do. But then 3-0, 3-1 for 15 minutes. It's really an interesting beginning of the second half. But as you can, we pause it here, right? We see Pele and R9 in the same line. You probably don't see R9. So this is R9. You see R9 there in one line, and it's I just don't like it. I just don't like it so much. I'm gonna move my camera up here. I missed the pass, and and look at the gap now. Look at the gap. But I know he's gonna try and speed boost, right? So that's why I stopped and I attacked him aggressively. Don't let him speed boost you. And now, as you can see, this attack. You see Pele and R9 as well at the same line. And I struggle a little bit with it. However, nicely played here. He's not as aggressive defensively, which helps me. But at the same time, it just helps me because he's not as aggressive. So as you can see, this is gonna be the perfect example. Look at this gap. Look at the gap in the middle. There is no players, and I need a cam. I cannot attack like this because his defenders. Look at his Vieira. I need to have a player who's gonna draw back, so he's gonna open up space there. And this formation is not gonna help me. So I need to change that. I mean, obviously, I found space here, but it's just too crowded already, man. And again, I'm telling you, I'm doing the same thing as I did earlier. Do you remember earlier? It was exactly the same thing as I did previously. Vitinha to Hulit to Lamine and to Pele. The same thing, and I make the same mistake. So what I need to do is I need to make adjustments with the formation. I've already switched to 4-4-1-1 here, but it's still not in play, obviously. But still, and you're gonna see the big change now. Now I get the ball with Thuram, and instantly look at Pele. Look at Pele. He's drawn back Cafu, and look at the space, and he can do runs, and those runs are so crucial. This attack was really well done. I couldn't finish it off, of course, but the fact that I did this run with Pele just boosted my confidence. And again, passing around, to look at Pele, and look at now, and look what a perfect situation. What's a perfect situation? We opened up space because we drew back Pele, and we opened up Lamine Yamal, and we didn't spin it around like we used to do. So this actually makes a big difference, and he doesn't know how to respond to this. He doesn't know how to respond to this. So 1v1 R9, of course he's gonna score. And I'm gonna show you one more variety. So far I've only like pass, and here, before that, I was gonna pass back. However, what I do now, I take the ball, spin, and I speed boost with Yamal. He hasn't seen me speed boosting up until now, and look at how much space I have here. It's only my fault that I couldn't finish it off, but it just opened up the space perfectly with this speed boost because he expected me to pass it back. However, what we did is just turn around and speed boost. Just surprise him. And look at all the space that we have here. So here we managed to score, and we need to change our approach, and I made it 4-2-3-1 wide, as you're gonna see very soon. There we go, 4-2-3-1 defensively. We changed the approach, and you're gonna see a completely different second half. And from this point on, I decided, okay, I'm gonna control the game. I'm not gonna rush it. Let's just pass it around. Let's just wait for him to open up. So just look at those minutes. Just pass, and he's going to rush. That's how you control the game. Just wait for your opponent to move. Because he's not pressing you hard. So you have the privilege to pass around and to wait for him. And look at this. He's opening up the space by himself, and it just makes it easy for me to attack. I messed it up, but now what he's gonna do, he's gonna rush it. He's not gonna pass back. Where is he going? Towards every single one of my defenders with only one player. And what we do, again, pass back, pass, and control the game. Just control with passing, and by doing that, you're actually working with his mind. Because that's gonna make him rush his place. And he did here. Speed boost, but with this speed boost, I was already familiar that he's gonna do a speed boost and he's gonna rush. So I was already prepared for that. And again, control the game. That was a bit of a risky pass. However, we're still keeping the ball. We're not going in for 1v1s unless we have like an open space here. Pass to Pele, shot, great save by Buffon. So it's minute 73, and it's about time to make substitutes. And you can see my defenders are a bit tired. Of course not tired, but their stamina is not 100, and you need the 100 stamina, as well as Vitinha. That's why I'm putting Pedri on, and I'm putting Maldini on for Carlos Alberto, and putting actually Cafu I'm putting instead of Thuram, and Maldini instead of Carlos Alberto. And this is just so important, and Mbappe instead of R9. So now I've scored a 5th goal. I haven't shown it. However, he's gonna try and rush it, and he rushes it. Where is he gonna rush it? To my fresh Maldini. It's no chance he's gonna do anything to my fresh Maldini. And I just know he's gonna rush me in attack, so I'm adjusting my way of playing towards his aggressiveness in defense. Now I make a stupid pass. He takes the ball, but look at how quick and responsive Maldini is. Just 100% fresh, comes in and does his job. Anyways, and now Maldini, look at how fresh he is. He gets to the ball first instead of Henry, because he is that fresh. That's why it's so important to have your substitutes on ready to go minute 70, so that they can make the aim. And then look, Mbappe, perfect run, unlucky with the finish. However, he's fresh, nobody's catching him. And again, only tiki-taka so far, so passing. However, we're just waiting for the perfect moment. But how many times have I done the speed boost? I haven't done it. So see, the perfect moment is now. Speed boost around the keeper. Always green time on an open net, just to show aura. Yeah, this is everything I wanted to share with you so far. Going in without a backup plan is not great for you. Going in without the correct substitutions is not good either. And you need to control the game. And to play in a variety. You need variety in your attacks, okay? You need variety in your attacks so that you surprise your opponent. So basically that's everything I wanted to share with you. I hope I helped you. If I did, please leave a like, subscribe, share, and if I see you on the next one, I'll be more than happy. Until then, have a good one, and peace from me. Peace.